is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Murray passes to Hardaway from the arc. Collins with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure. Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
Puts it up from 12. Hardaway, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor to the paint. Here's Buzelis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Some solid defense from Sexton.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
MP outside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Watson, pass to Jokic. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Okoro passes to MP.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jokic. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Sexton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Murray for 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey, Buzelis out there with Okoro. Then it's MP, and it's Collins in at the center, filling out the middle. Watson passes to Hardaway, going inside, and that misses. That would have put him up.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Murray attacking. The reverse. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Strawther's checked in for Hardaway. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. Some sick ball skills displayed right there, and he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Launches it. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Murray. Murray with a physical finish. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Back to MP. From about 19. Rebounded by Denver.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To get it again, Collins banked it in off the glass. Collins has got 12 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Murray going to work inside.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's MP. Off target at the rim. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. The shot comes out.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic. Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finals.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Strawther comes in for Watson. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Okoro. Giddey passes to Smith. Here's Buzelis, defended by Gordon. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly